Good morning. My name is Audrey Gladfelder, and as the administrator of the York Adams Drug and Alcohol Commission, I would like to welcome everyone on this absolutely beautiful Thursday morning as we join together to celebrate September as National Recovery Month. The observance, which is celebrating its 25th anniversary, raises awareness of mental and substance use disorders, celebrates individuals and recovery, and acknowledges the work of prevention, treatment, and recovery support services. Directly or indirectly, every community, including our own, is affected by drug abuse and mental illness. Lives are impacted regardless of race, age, religion, and economic status. Join the Voices for Recovery, Speak Up, and Reach Out is this year's message of celebration and encourages individuals to openly discuss mental and substance use disorders and the reality of recovery. September is therefore an important month in York County and across the nation for the York Adams Drug and Alcohol Commission, our local network of providers, and for the York community as we seek to celebrate individuals in recovery from mental illness and substance abuse, as well as recognize individuals still working towards recovery. Today, we celebrate recovery and inspire hope for our community. We are honored to have York County Commissioners Christopher Riley and Doug Hoke, as well as York City Mayor Kim Bracey with us today to issue a proclamation announcing September as National Recovery Month. In addition, we have two recovering individuals who will share their inspirational stories of faith and hope with us. We will conclude the event with an announcement of recovery events in the community during the month of September. And additionally, York Adams Drug and Alcohol staff will be available after the event to assist any individuals seeking to access treatment or recovery supports in the community. So lack of funding should not prevent individuals from seeking help, so please take advantage of this opportunity to meet with one of these individuals as help is available. At this time, I would like to welcome York County Commissioners Christopher Riley and Doug Hoke and York City Mayor Kim Bracey to the podium.
Maybe invite Tom Kearney up if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, all. Thank you for having us, and congratulations as well too on all that are in recovery and continuing one step at a time. We have a proclamation here that we will jointly read. It is signed by all three county commissioners, President Steve Chronister, Chris Riley, and Doug Hoke, and myself. And it reads National Recovery Month, September 2014. Whereas York Adams Drug and Alcohol Commission promotes National Recovery Month to celebrate those who have overcome their addiction and to recognize those still working towards recovery. And whereas the focus of National Recovery Month is to celebrate the path of recovery and the journey of individuals to this end. And whereas recovery is an essential part of a behavioral health and one's overall wellness, and whereas the prevention and treatment of mental and/or substance use disorder is effective and individuals do recover locally and throughout the nation. And whereas we must encourage relatives and friends of people with mental and/or substance use disorders to implement preventive measures, recognize the signs of a problem, and guide those in need to appropriate treatment and recovery support services.
That was a smooth transition. And whereas according to the 2012 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, of the 20.6 million people aged 12 or older in 2012 who were classified as needing substance abuse treatment but did not receive treatment at a special facility in the past year, 1.1 million people reported that they needed treatment for their illicit drug or alcohol use problems. Of these 1.1 million people who felt they needed treatment, 347,000 reported that they made an effort to get treatment. Based on a combined 2009-2012 data survey, the primary reason for not receiving the treatment among this group of people was a lack of insurance coverage and inability to pay the cost. And whereas we must ensure that all of these individuals achieve and maintain success in their recovery efforts by promoting alternative activities and healthy lifestyles for those in our communities. Now, therefore, we, the York City Mayor and the York County Commissioners, do hereby proclaim September 2014 as National Recovery Month and encourage all citizens to observe and support National Recovery Month and to help more people achieve and sustain long-term recovery. And the proclamation is given this day in York and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania on the 4th day of September in the year of our Lord 2014. and as Kim mentioned, signed by the mayor and the York County Commissioners. And I just want to take a moment to recognize our caseworkers who perform a wonderful service on behalf of all county residents for the county. We do appreciate their unsung heroes in the front line of treatment and drug and alcohol abuse, and we do want to recognize them and again encourage anyone here to talk with them after the ceremony is over. But again, thank you, and Audrey, congratulations, and thanks for all your hard work.
On behalf of the York Adams Drug and Alcohol Commission, I'm honored to accept this proclamation of celebration and hope. As stated in the proclamation, it's important that we celebrate individuals' paths of individual recovery. And at this time, we do have two individuals who are joining the Voices for Recovery and speaking up and reaching out by openly discussing their journey of recovery. So at this time, I would like to welcome Michael Knob to the podium.
Thank you. My name is Michael, and I'm a person in recovery. You know, the message I want to send to the community is that I went from a hopeless and helpless state of mind where I couldn't function in society, caught up in the grips of a disease of drug and alcohol addiction. And I came to a point in my life where I had hit rock bottom, and that rock bottom was I had to reach out and ask for help. And thank God the community of York has a great recovery plan going on. And I separated myself from drugs and alcohol through a rehab, and I get into a recovery plan, and I meet a man that's been through the same problem as I have been, and he helps me, because what happens in my life is when I put the drink and the drug down, that is when my problems start, and I don't know how to live a normal life. So today I have a purpose in life, and I have my family back in my life today. They're here today, some of them. I have the greatest friends in the world through the recovery plan. And, you know, I simply had to reach out and ask for help and follow some very simple suggestions. I followed 12 principles in my life to the best of my ability, and my life changes for the better. Thank you for letting me share.
I'd like to thank Michael for sharing his story with us today. We also have Bob Allen, who is willing to share his story of recovery. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Bob to the podium.
Hi, everybody. I'm a person in long-term recovery, and you know, I've always was an entrepreneur. I've always worked for myself. I've owned my own business. I was a productive member of society, and I always had the secret. I was drinking and drugging, and so my life evolved around my business and my drinking and drugging. So my social life was drinking and drugging, and I had the other side where I was a productive member running the business, and I was able to keep that relatively secret for many years, and then my life fell apart, and I needed to ask for help, and that's why I'm grateful that the recovery rooms, treatment. All the providers were there, and but I kind of did it backwards. You know, I came into recovery and I tried to do it on my own. I tried to use the rooms, and I stopped drinking and drugging, but I didn't change. And my life continued to fall apart while I was still clean and sober. And that ended tragically, and I had to go to prison. And my greatest tragedy brought about my greatest change. And today I help others help themselves through a foundation I started, and I work with others that are coming out of prison, coming off of probation and parole, and some off the streets, but not too many. And so that's what my life evolves around today. So my life with the recovery aspect went full circle, where I experienced the addiction, and then I experienced recovery, and then I experienced the change that can come about through being in recovery to actually change your life, be able to help others, and make my life better and those you know, that I'm trying to help. Thanks for letting me share.
Hi everyone, I'm Billy Kyle with York Adams Drug and Alcohol Commission, and I just want to thank Michael and Bob for sharing their inspiring recovery stories and messages of experience, strength, and hope. It is important that individuals who are still working towards recovery in our community are aware that there is hope and help is available. The York Adams Drug and Alcohol Commission staff will be available. Over here we have Jesse Pitzer and Lori Smith to help anyone who needs some kind of assistance with any kind of recovery or treatment, detoxification. Individuals who need help accessing that which would include detox and rehab, as well as what support is available in the community for those impacted by drug and alcohol abuse. We have brochures, we have handouts, etc. And additionally, there's a number of other events throughout the community that are taking place during the month of September to celebrate Recovery Month. And I would ask that you please take advantage of these events to further join the Voices of Recovery. I have a list here of all of the recovery events throughout the community. I'll read the date and the times of these, but I want everyone to understand that all of these events are listed out in detail on our website. There were a couple that we received at a later time that were not able to make it on the website, but we will be posting them on the website. On September 3rd at 9:00 a.m., there's an Adams County kickoff event and proclamation. Actually that already happened. And then we had the White Rose Community TV station event where actually Bob Allen and Mike Knob did their stories on that as well. And that will be airing at a time in the future. September 4th is our event here today. September 13th will be the annual Community Recovery and Awareness Conference in Hanover. September 13th will also be a Raise Project dinner and comedy show. September 14th, an annual recovery event and health fair in conjunction with the York Revolution at the ball field. September 15th through the 21st, we celebrate National Wellness Week. September 17th at 9:00 a.m., Medicine Abuse Awareness Month proclamation. At September 20th, Life Speakin' Foundation 2014 charity fundraiser. September 25th, at Penn Cinema and Lidditz, will be airing The Anonymous People. September 26th, Wake Up to Medicine Abuse kickoff. And concluding September 27th at 10 o'clock to 2:00 p.m., National Medicine Take Back. We'll list all of the sites where you can drop medications off throughout the county and the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Billy, for those list of events. I highly encourage everyone to take advantage of those and again join the Voices for Recovery. And I just wanted to take the time out to thank everybody who was in attendance today. I think that this is just such an important time for this proclamation and to celebrate recovery and to hear individuals be brave and speak out and be proud of their recovery. We're facing a mass crisis with overdose in the community with 30 confirmed heroin deaths. We're projected to see 45 by the end of this year. And compared to 17 last year, the numbers are truly staggering. So I think it is very important that we do join together for this cause. I think it's important that we know that prevention works, treatment is effective, and people do recover. So I just wanted to make sure that the momentum that we've established at this event today is carried over to tomorrow, the next day, and the next year. And by joining together, we can do that. So at this time, I just wanted to thank everybody who was here today. So thank you, commissioners. Thank you, Mayor Bracey. Thank you, Bob Allen. And thank you, Michael Knob.